Good morning, students. Welcome back to the class. Today I am going to explain the topic carbon dioxide cycle. Carbon dioxide cycle. Simply we can say carbon cycle. Okay. So I hope all of you know what is the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This is a very simple 0.03% carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So this carbon dioxide is very essential for the plants, for their metabolic activities, for their growth, and mainly for the photosynthesis. Okay, let's see how this carbon dioxide moving or making the cyclic movement in the atmosphere. Okay, first one, carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. There are 0.03 percentage. Okay, so this carbon dioxide is also intaking. The plants will be receiving for the process of the photosynthesis. I hope all of you know what is the photosynthesis. The plants synthesize their own food in the help of carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. Okay, so for the photosynthesis process, carbon dioxide is very essential. Okay, so that's why the first step is the carbon dioxide, atmospheric carbon dioxide received by the plants in the help of the photosynthesis process. Okay. Then after what happens, these plants during the respiration of the plants, that's a small amount of carbon dioxide again released into the atmosphere again. It's the atmosphere carbon dioxide. So after that process, during that metabolic activity, what happens plants, small amount of carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. That process is called respiration. Okay. So this time the plants. Next one, the animals. The carbon dioxide pass into the next level. Animals. So animals is also herbivores. So we are also consuming that plants as a food. Plants and the plant byproducts are using. The human beings and the other animals are also using plants as a food. According to this way, during the feeding process, that's called feeding process. So the plants receive the plants as a food. So what happens? The small amount of carbon dioxide transferring to the animal also. Okay. So during here animals, during that animals respiration process, the same amount, the small amount of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere again. Okay. The next is the plants. After a long time, after few years, what happens? The plants also going to decompose, die and decomposition process. So what happens after decomposition? That's turned to fossil fuels like that. Fossil fuel, making the fossil fuel. So the fossil fuel also that rich of carbon dioxide content. Carbon dioxide content. So now after this the combustion process, the carbon dioxide level released into the atmosphere again. So this carbon dioxide again comes to the atmosphere. Okay. And the animals also. The animals also that and decay. That small amount of carbon dioxide is not carbon dioxide that decay to turn to the fossil fuels. Plants also making the fossil fuels and animals also making fossil fuels. After this conversion, so the fossil fuels during the combustion process, the burning process, what happened? The large amount of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere. So the cyclic movement of the carbon dioxide in different organisms. First that will be the plants, and next these plants consume, animals consume the plants. Then after that decaying and that decaying process, plants and animals that turn to the fossil fuels. So these fossil fuels contain a large amount of carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide means these fossil fuels turn to the combustion process that during this process carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere again. So this is the cyclic movement of carbon dioxide. It is called a carbon dioxide cycle or carbon cycle. Let's see what is the circulation of carbon dioxide in nature. It is a natural process. Okay. Circulation of carbon dioxide in nature is called a carbon dioxide cycle or carbon cycle. So I hope all of you understood this topic. The next one, the carbon dioxide is one of the main greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases. Not only the carbon dioxide, the methane and the water vapor. These are the main greenhouse gases. So these greenhouse gases helpful for the human beings and plants also, and mostly it's creating the adverse effect for the human beings. So I will tell you something about that greenhouse gases and the greenhouse effect and the global warming. Okay, first one. First one, greenhouse effect. So according to that carbon dioxide and that water vapor and methane gases. These are released into the atmosphere by the action of the human beings. Okay. For example, we are also burning of fossil fuels and that vehicles and some other activities. So this carbon dioxide and methane and water vapor is increased in the atmosphere. So what happens if this carbon dioxide is increased in the atmosphere? So the solar radiation. I hope all of you know what is the solar radiation. Solar rays, sun rays. Okay. This sun rays is also radiated into the earth. So that will be turned back to the earth atmosphere back. Okay. So in the case of increase in the concentration of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, what happened? That radiated radiation from the sun to the earth. So these greenhouse gases trap the solar radiation or solar rays. So accordingly what happened? So increase in the temperature in the atmosphere. Okay. So if this increasing the temperature in the atmosphere is called global warming. What is the reason for the global warming? This greenhouse gases. Okay. So how that make us difficult. So very simple, that is increase in the concentration by the action of the human beings. This increase in the concentration of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, that is trap the solar radiation. Accordingly, this increase in that carbon dioxide level, that re-emitting radiation, that is trapped again in the earth surface. Accordingly, what happens? So increase in the temperature. That increase in the temperature we can simply say is a global warming. Okay, that's the main reasons. I will tell you few reasons about the increasing that greenhouse gases. First one, deforestation. How this deforestation affect the human beings and other lives? Very simple. That plants receiving the carbon dioxide. If there is no plants, what happens? That carbon dioxide level is increasing. Okay. Second one, the burning of fossil fuels. I already told to you that fossil fuels means that rich of carbon dioxide gases. So during this burning of fossil fuels, what happens? The carbon dioxide gas is emitted into the atmosphere again. Okay. And many other processes. And the excess using of that refrigerator also producing the methane gas, and the vehicles also producing that carbon monoxide, and this type of activity of the humans that releasing the huge amount of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Accordingly, that carbon dioxide level, methane level, and water vapor level increasing in the atmosphere. So that increasing that carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, simultaneously increasing the temperature in the atmosphere. So the increasing temperature is called global warming. So I hope all of you understood this topic. The next one. Now I am going to explain the next topic, the reaction of the oxygen with the metals and non-metals. Reaction of oxygen with the metal and non-metal. I hope all of you know what is a metal and what is a non-metal. Okay. So now the reaction between oxygen with metal and oxygen with non-metal. Okay. So according to this way, First one, we want to know what is oxidation. Okay. Simple as oxidation is a chemical reaction involving the addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen. What's the word meaning? Addition of oxygen. Adding of oxygen. So the oxygen react with the metal or the oxygen react with the non-metal. This process is called addition process. Adding of oxygen. Okay. According to this way, the oxidation process classified into three categories. How many? Three categories. The first one, spontaneous oxidation. Spontaneous oxidation. What does the word mean? Spontaneous oxidation. So this oxidation means that burn is on, or the burning substance that burn its on without ignited, without the help of the flame. That process is called a spontaneous reaction. Second one, rapid oxidation. Second one, rapid oxidation. The rapid oxidation means the giving the answer according to the topic. Rapid. So the burning process rapidly. Accordingly, the large amount of heat energy is also produced. Okay. So rapid oxidation. Next one, slow oxidation. Next one, slow oxidation. This oxidation is also slowly. Will take time. Okay. Will take many few times. Then only start to burn. So according to the oxidation process, that classified into three: spontaneous, rapid, and slow oxidation. Now I will tell you some of the examples about the spontaneous oxidation and the addition of oxygen. The first one, the reaction between sodium reacting with oxygen into form okay, let's see. This is one type of the spontaneous reaction. The sodium reacts with oxygen into form sodium oxide. Once again repeat. The oxidation reaction means the addition of oxygen. Okay. After this addition of the oxygen, we will get a product oxide. We will get a product in the form of oxide. See here only the reaction between sodium and the oxygen combined. This process called the addition process. So combined to form a product named sodium oxide. The turn to oxide form. Okay. Next one more example. Potassium react with oxygen into form potassium okay, the potassium reacts with oxygen into form potassium oxide. Potassium oxide. So these are the examples of spontaneous reaction. Examples of spontaneous reaction. It is also example of the addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen. All of you learn this reaction. And second one, rapid oxidation. Rapid. So rapid oxidation means the reactants react rapidly. The reactants react rapidly with a large amount of heat and light energy. Okay, I will give you some examples about this one. This is one of the best example of the rapid oxidation. Rapid oxidation. So I hope all of you know this one. Methane. Methane gas is highly inflammable. Highly inflammable. So if any inflammable substance want to burn, is a very necessary. Oxygen is very necessary for the burning process. So here that methane, the reaction with oxygen. The methane will be start to burn where very minute spark. Even a small spark is sufficient for the burning process. Okay. So this type of substance included in the rapid oxidation process. Rapid oxidation process. So here, this is one type of the oxidation process. Oxidation process means adding of oxygen. Adding of oxygen. The reaction between methane and the oxygen combine together to form a carbon dioxide and the water vapor and the heat and light energy is also formed. I hope all of you know if any kind of the combustion process or burning process is a heat and light energies is easy to identify, it's visible. Okay, and the carbon dioxide is also formed and the water vapor is also formed. So this reaction is a rapid oxidation process. Rapid means that catch the fire rapidly. Okay. Next one, slow oxidation process. Slow oxidation process. This also giving the answer from the topic also. This is slowly done. The reaction between oxygen or other reacting substance which will happen only slowly. Okay. I will give you few examples. The iron reacted with oxygen. This one. The iron react with the oxygen. Iron react with the oxygen into form iron oxide. Iron oxide. Okay. So what is this iron oxide? I hope all of you know that is a rusting process, corrosion process. A corrosion process will take many months or more than years will be take to the iron get corroded. Okay, the green appearance or green substance or degradation of the iron is called rusting or corrosion. It is happened very slowly. Okay, so that calculation is given here. Okay, the iron is the chemical formula of iron. This iron reacts with oxygen into form iron oxide. So it is the best example of the slow oxidation process. Slow oxidation process. So the reactants react with the oxygen very slowly. That is called slow oxidation. So I hope all of you understood this topic. The reaction of oxygen with metal and non-metals. Thank you. I'm going to conclude this chapter or this topic.